Well, I do want to thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Nada St. Germain. I was introduced to Neolife over 35 years ago. I was working as a police officer in Toronto. I was under a lot of stress. I was tired all the time. I woke up tired. I went to bed tired. I struggled with allergies, joint pain, and also with fluctuating weight. I love food. I love to eat. I don't know if anybody here likes food and loves to eat, and I had a struggle with eating. I ate healthy, but I had a challenge with portion because I felt like I was hungry all the time. And I know shift work really did a number on me. But right around that same time, I was in my 20s. My mom was in her 40s. My mom was really struggling with pain. Back then, fibromyalgia was not being diagnosed, and she was trying so many different things with no results. She was taking supplements, she was trying physio and different chiropractors. And one day, my neighbor and a dear friend who was a flight attendant said to me, Nada, why don't you try these vitamins from this company called Neolife? A friend of mine has been trying to get me to take them. And I said to her, I said, you know what, Flo? I said, you go ahead and you go ahead and try and let me know if you notice a difference. I said, because I watched mom take supplements, no results. Well, Flo did that. She got on the products for stress and for her anxiety and depression and just for energy in general. And within a few weeks, she started to feel better. And that's when I thought to myself, well, maybe there's something different about this company. So I had somebody come to my home and do a presentation. And I asked my mom and my aunt and my sisters and some really close friends to come and just come and check it out and see what this company is all about. I was uncomfortable because I'd never taken supplements before. But after I saw a presentation, I was so in awe that I didn't know what man was doing to food. And it just had it painted a clear picture on why I was so tired, why I had hormonal issues, and the importance of just taking supplements and eating healthy. So what I'm going to help you understand is, first of all, why you would choose Neolife, the Neolife difference, just how to make better choices in your life so you could live a longer, healthier life and slow aging. Who would like to slow the aging process? Well, let me tell you, that is something that was really important for myself, especially after watching my mom struggle with her health. So who are we? We are a worldwide nutrition company operating in over 50 countries around the world. And we've been in business since 1958, trusted by millions of satisfied customers and business partners. And the goal of our company is together to end the trend of chronic disease, so poor health, wellness, and also people that are struggling with financial needs if they're looking for a way to kind of generate a little extra income. But let's talk about Jerry and our founder. Jerry Brassfield was a very, very sick young boy. And his mom researched different things that you can help with asthma. And she discovered that cod liver oil may help Jerry. Do you know what? When he started taking cod liver oil, it really helped him, turned his health right around. And as a young man, he realized that there was a value in good quality supplements. And he believed that we all have the power to take control of our health. And he had a very powerful vision to offer the best nutrition supplements in the world and give everyone the power to live healthier and happier lives and give everyone the opportunity to earn unlimited income and long-term stability. So when you're looking at Neolife, we do have superior products that are based in nature and backed by science. That was something that was really important to me. So number one, they're created by doctors and scientists based on whole food-based cellular nutrition, non-GMO, full traceability, which means, see the supplements that you see on the left there? So we do have whole food supplements. But when I say full traceability, they can tell you when that tomato seed was planted, when it was harvested, and when the nutrients were extracted right back to its original seed stock. That's really, really powerful and so important. We also have clinically proven human clinical studies. That's important as well because you want to make sure that the nutrients are getting to where they need to get to. And we also have a pharmaceutical license for manufacturing. So we're not drugs, but we're regulated and tested like drugs. And you know that we have never had a recall in 65 years. So that was something that was important, especially when I was looking at using the Neolife products. And eventually I did get involved in the business because they had made such an impact in my life and my family. And I saw this as something that I wanted to do and help people and really impact people's lives. But it's the quality of the products that drew me to the products and the results that my mom got, the results that I got. I mean, I feel younger in my late 50s than I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. So that's the power of good nutrition. So we do have incredible nutritional line. We also have an organic vegan skincare that's based out of France. It's all hand harvested ingredients in the ocean. And after using it, your skin does feel younger, softer. It's an incredible skincare. We also are one of the first companies to go green in 1958. Biodegradable cleaners that are replace all the cleaners in your home. And guess what? They save you money. They are green, but they work. And one of my favorites is to wash our fruits and veggies. I mean, all of our fruits and vegetables are sprayed with toxins and chemicals, and I just use it to wash all my fruits and vegetables. And the money that you save in using our laundry detergent and our heavy duty cleaner called Super 10, incredible savings, and they're concentrated, so we do not sell you the water. So those are the different categories that Neolife has. And we also have a scientific advisory board that have world-renowned scientists and nutrition experts that are active, published, and respected. There's a lot of companies that have a scientific advisory board, or they have scientists on their team, but they don't actually develop and do research. They just endorse the product. So the Neolife Scientific Advisory Board, they work with the company, and they are involved in doing the research and developing and manufacturing our products. And Dr. Arthur First was the founding member of our scientific advisory board. He was the co-founder of oral chemotherapy. I mean, he put together the most brilliant minds because he shifted his focus to prevention. So even though he founded the Stanford Cancer Chemotherapy Laboratory, credited with being the co-founder of oral chemotherapy, he led the Neolife Scientific Advisory Board for over 25 years. PhD in chemistry from Stanford, a doctor of science from the University of San Francisco, a diplomat at the Academy of Toxicological Sciences, a distinction that's held by fewer than 100 scientists around the world. Now, he shifted his focus to prevention and ending the trend of chronic disease. He realized that food was so important to build up your immune system, to prevent disease, but he knew that we weren't eating enough of those right foods. And we had the opportunity of hanging out with Dr. Arthur First. I found this old picture, probably from like 30 years ago, and Mary Ellen and I used to travel, or were traveling with Neolife. And, we hung out with Dr. Arthur First. He was so passionate in education and helping people understand that good quality supplements can truly have an impact on your life. Did not replace your food, but filled the gap as to what was missing in our food. And let's talk about that. You know what? Our grains are no longer whole. This is what drew me to the company because I had hormonal issues, hormonal imbalances, and fatigue. I didn't understand that the whole grain had critical nutrients. And because of the grains being milled and processed, this is one of the reasons why I was so tired all the time. And this is a study that came out of Lancet, and it was done in over 190 countries. And they found that it's what we aren't eating is what's actually killing us. And this is a global study that was done in over 190 countries. And what they found we weren't eating enough of was grains, fruit, nuts and seeds, omega-3, and low vegetables. Guess what? They used to grow the wheat, grind the wheat, make the flour, and make our breads. They discovered that the reason why our breads had such a short shelf life is because the oils were still in the husk of the grain. Well, they decided to start milling and removing these critical nutrients. They are essential fatty acids from the grain, so our foods had a longer shelf life. We call this the great grain robbery. Mass production, longer shelf life, more money in their pockets. They started milling all these critical nutrients, these precious oils, And what's left now is this white flour, protein, gluten, the starch product, very little nutritional value. And so many people have sensitivities now to wheat and gluten. It's because what man has done to wheat. Trans grain concentrate. These are the oils from grain that Neolife developed in 1958 because of these oils that were no longer in our food, these essential nutrients that played such a critical role in cell function. This was based on a hospital research study, and they proved that your cells needed these nutrients for proper absorption of nutrients. Every single cell, when you look at the cell on the left there, the unhealthy cell, see how the nutrients are trying to get in and the waste is trying to get out? Well, guess what? These grain oils, because they're no longer in our diet, the nutrients cannot get in. The waste cannot leave. So we have a lot of very tired, a lot of sluggish cells. And this is one of the reasons why it's one of the greatest deficiencies in our diet today. Trans was tested and proven by Texas A&M University to help your cells absorb nutrients in your diet by 50% more. So you have a good diet, your cells just work better. So this is important for cellular function and for growth and development, and also for cardiovascular development. And Jeannie Aldridge was the first lady to buy the first bottle of Trans back in 1958. This product impacted her life tremendously. She was very ill as a young woman, and Trans just got her cells working better, and she just became very healthy. She has a beautiful story. The other nutrients, remember that Lancet study that I talked about earlier, and they talked about we're not eating enough the fruits and vegetables? Wow. You know, they say that we should be eating 5 to 13 servings of dark colored fruits and vegetables every single day. Well, 90% of us don't eat the recommended daily allowance. So this product called carotenoid complex was the first and only whole food carotenoid supplement proven by the USDA researchers to support heart health and boost immune function. So one of these capsules, after a month of just taking one a day in this bottle, is equivalent to consuming 250 pounds of raw fruits and vegetables in every bottle. Pretty powerful. And again, clinically proven to boost your immune system 37% in just 20 days. Now, let's talk about fish oil. Did you know what the #1 counterfeit nutritional supplement is? Yeah, fish oil, omega-3s. People are creating fake fish oils. This is why when I was talking to my mom about Neolife and supplements, you know, she'd been taking products, and I've met so many people over the years that have taken fish oil and they still had inflammation. You know, so that's why I didn't have a lot of faith in the area of supplementation. Well, the Neolife salmon oil was clinically proven to be bioavailable, cardioprotective, and also balances inflammation. It has 8 omega-3s, all 8. Most fish oils on the market only have 2 or 3 parts. Well, Neolife gives you all 8. And it was clinically proven to reduce the inflammatory index 68% in just 8 weeks. This is why my mom today, 35 years later, in her late 70s, has no inflammation in her body. This really has made a huge impact in myself, made a huge difference in my joint pain in my knees. I'm now more active than I was when I was in my 20s and my 30s. So this played a huge role in reducing inflammation in my body. And guess what? We were published and featured by the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, and they recommended the Neolife salmon oil as being safe for pregnant moms. There's a lot of fish oils out there that are not deemed safe because of the mercury and lead. There's traces or could be traces. So you really have to be careful when you're choosing a fish oil, especially if you're planning on having children or even for your children. So this is one of our foundation products that's kind of like the core base of any nutrition program that we're going to be talking about. It's called our Pro Vitality. It helps to fill those nutritional gaps that we talked about in that Lancet study, the grain oil, the fruits and vegetables, the fish, and a great multivitamin. So we call this a Cadillac of multis. It has a little bit of everything to fill those nutritional gaps in your diet. Then when you add the Neolife shake, okay, the Neolife shake was clinically proven for weight loss, reduce body fat and body size, cardioprotective, lowers the body mass index. And how it does this, it actually has that glycemic control response. So put your blood sugar in what they call a glycemic control zone, and you literally feel great. It balances blood sugar and it puts you in a fat burning zone. So it minimizes fat storage and promotes fat burning and includes the muscle building proteins, retaining the branched chain amino acids, and promotes gut brain satiety signaling. What's that? I didn't know what that meant, and I asked our scientists, "Can you please explain what that means?" Well, when you don't have that gut brain signaling, um, and to reset that good bacteria, you crave. Whereas when you get the Neolife shake, because it has a fiber in there, it's just more satisfying. It gets your blood sugar regulated. It has some fiber to make you feel more satisfied and more full, and you just don't crave some of those bad foods that tend to put on weight. So it has that amazing gut brain signal, and that's a huge challenge for people that are trying to get on a new journey to burn fat and to lose weight. So what's inside the Neolife shake? Well, you know what? It's completely natural. It has all 22 amino acids. It has a protein digestibility score of actually it's over, I think it's a 1.7. And many proteins on the market don't even come close. It's very easy for the body to digest. 18 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, 25 vitamins and minerals, whole food antioxidants. And when you add it to the Pro Vitality pack, when you add the shake to this pack, we call this a breakfast solution. We've had people lose weight just adding a Neolife shake for breakfast because it does get your blood sugar in that glycemic control zone. But then we have a more aggressive weight loss system, a system that can work faster because you're replacing 2 meals a day with this protein shake. And it gets you burning fat faster. It's called the Shape Up Pack in Canada and a weight loss pack in the US. It starts with a system called Proven 33. And you start with a 3-day detox. Now, I love this 3-day detox. And I have to say that, men can lose up to 10 pounds doing the 3-day detox. And we've had women lose anywhere from 3 to 8 pounds. It just depends. But day 2, you do have to be near a bathroom. But what I love about the program is you eat fruits and vegetables pretty much all day for the first 2 days. So you don't go on just liquid. You're eating healthy fruits and vegetables. And then day 3, you add a little bit of protein. So it's just a great way to kick off your weight loss before you follow into the protein and your mini meal plan that we're going to explain as you go into your weight loss journey. But let's talk about some of the amazing stories. So Gabriella, she lost 30 pounds just using the breakfast solution. So that's just doing the one protein shake a day, but she followed her mini meal plan by eating every 3 to 4 hours, the healthy snacks that we recommend. And you know what? Neolife gave her energy to take on so many obstacles. She was left as a single mom, and her husband had died of a diabetic complications and left her with 3 little kids. And she decided to take charge of her health, and look at her. But guess what? 5 years later, she's kept the weight off. That is the power of good quality proteins and a system that works. Because again, there's a lot of weight loss systems out there that work, but most people put the weight back on. Now, here's a powerful story. Before Neolife, it was hard for me to do my job as a police officer. I was introduced to Neolife Shake and jumped in. It tastes and smells amazing. Now I feel so great. I'm training for the SWAT team. So that was Solomon. So he won the 2023 champion title for losing 66 pounds in 4 pant sizes. This is a beautiful story. I felt like a prisoner in my own body until I committed to taking Neolife products daily. They help me lose weight and give me the energy to get active. I even cut 8 minutes off my 5K time. I feel confident again. And that was Dakota. Losing weight, she won the 2023 champion as well by losing 40 pounds in 3 pant sizes, running a half marathon. Here's another story. The doctor began encouraging me to get gastric bypass surgery. Thankfully, I was introduced to Neolife. The products and community changed my life. Now I am back to playing softball on one of the most competitive co-ed teams in Illinois. Lost 77 pounds and 6 pant sizes. So, you know, some of you are looking at, okay, the weight loss system, but there's some of you that don't really need to lose weight, but you just want to improve your fitness. And that's good because, making changes by adding the shakes and eating healthy, incorporating a good fitness system, when you combine this with our products, the motivation is there, the support is there. We can help you reach your fitness and weight loss goals. With NeoFit 90, you have the freedom to take charge of your health journey and you determine your goal. I mean, if you just want to improve your fitness, that's okay too. Look at Shelly. Shelly's a dear friend of mine. When I met Shelly, she couldn't, well, she was running, but she had braces on her knees. She couldn't cycle without braces, and she was getting her knees scoped. And she was worried that she wouldn't be able to stay active as she aged. And when she shared with me some of her challenges, by improving her health, by getting her on some of our amazing products to reduce inflammation, Shelly is in her 60s. She entered a fitness challenge. She cycles, she runs, and her quality of life is absolutely incredible. She even broke her leg 2 years ago, and she was worried that she would not be able to get back to active again. And guess what? She did. This is her cycling, and her recovery was absolutely incredible. Another product that I'd love to share with you is a new product we just launched in Texas in July. Our new energy drink. Now, I was not an energy drink person. I never drank energy drinks because I wasn't fond of some of the energy drinks that were out there. But when I heard the science with this incredible product called Elevate, I jumped on the bandwagon. I have to say that this is a product that really helps me get through my hot yoga. I do work out quite extensively, and the energy I have when I drink this product is amazing. It tastes great. I don't know if you remember those days of Kool-Aid. It tastes like a tropical fruit drink. It's very delicious, but has ingredients to boost physical energy, improve mental focus, and support balanced mood, all the while hydrating the body. Okay, so there's no stimulants, and there's just a little bit of caffeine from green tea. My kids love it. They're noticing a huge difference. They're very active, and it just really gets you through your day. So that's an amazing product. And when you look at the comparison to some of the other products that are out there, nothing comes close to our Elevate products. So again, it tastes great, and the energy you have after consuming this is absolutely incredible. But you know what? We can't forget about our kids. So my kids grew up on the Neolife products, and they started with the liquid vitamin, but it has those grain oils. It has those essential lipids from the grain. Then we have the chewables for kids, VitaSquares and VitaGuard. The VitaSquares has the grain oils, and the VitaGuard is like taking those carotenoids, those fruits and vegetables to help with immunity. And then we have the fish oil, the omega-3, salmon oil, that's also fabulous for kids, and then the protein shake. So these are just some of the products that we have for our kids. And my kids are 23 and 25, and they've never had to go on antibiotics. Their immune systems are incredible, and the recovery during their fitness, and they played football and basketball, amazing recovery from injury because of having such good nutrition when they were growing up. And even today, my son came the other day and he goes, "Mom, I'm all out of my Elevate. I can't go without my Elevate." And they still make their own smoothies every single day. So I'm so grateful that they really value the power of what these products have done for their life growing up. So you're probably wondering, how do I get a hold of these amazing products? And, Neolife has a membership plan, and it's free to become a member. We register you as a member. It automatically unlocks a discount of a 10% savings. And if you want a 20% savings, you just have to go on something called NeoShip. And some of those products are month supply. So if you have something coming every month, you get the product, you double your savings, a 20% discount. But you're in total control. No fees, no penalties, and no gimmicks. You can also get your products for free. We have a referral program, and you can also get your shipping back. And my customers love the fact that they get their shipping back after 6 months. They give you loyalty points, and you can spend the money that you spent on shipping. You can start to purchase other product with that money. So it's a really awesome system. And then for some of you that are thinking, wow, what about this income opportunity? And I have to say, I was not looking for an income opportunity when I started. I was really happy with my police career. But after a couple of years of being on the products and realizing that I wanted time freedom, wanted to stay home, wanted to start a family, and the power of these amazing products, I saw this as an opportunity to possibly stay home and have that time freedom that I really wanted. You know, where can you start a business for as little as $98 in Canada or 75 in the US? And as soon as you become a promoter, it unlocks a 25% savings on every order. And you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We work together as a team and we support you every step of the way. And also, you have full access to the compensation plan, which is our income generating piece. So you can earn extra income. It could be part time, be your own boss. You know, there's a low risk. We supply all the digital support. There's a lot of incentive for travel and car bonuses. I'm actually off to Hawaii next month, all expenses paid by Neolife. It's just been an amazing journey with this company. And, you know, the mission and as a company and for myself is to really to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. There's so many people that are struggling to make ends meet, to pay their bills at the end of the month, and to have extra money to do the little things that they really want to do, especially as a family. So it really is about you. You know, are you looking at just feeling better, having more energy, losing weight, you know, having just better quality of life when it comes to your health, or maybe making an extra $300 to $500 a month part time, or maybe like myself, wanting to, you know, to change careers or have more security, you know, as into your retirement. This is what this company can do, and we work with you to help you achieve some of these goals. And you know, when you look at your life, the most dangerous risk of all is a risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet that you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. You know, and that was one of the reasons why I was so grateful and so blessed to be able to leave my police career and raise my boys and just have the time freedom and the flexibility, you know, to be my own boss. That's what this meant for me. So if you're just looking at, again, just increasing your energy, weight loss, if you're curious about our cleaning products, just ask us, you know, how they work. They work absolutely amazing. If you're curious about our skincare, just give it a try. We have a 90-day money back guarantee on our skincare. And, you know, when you balance your nutrition, you do sleep better, because I know that's something that was really important for me as well. And again, if you're just looking at the possibility of earning part-time in your spare time, or maybe even the possibility of doing something full-time, or decide when you want to work, who you want to work with, and, you know, create that debt freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. For me, it was really important to be with a like-minded community, people that believed in what I believed in, that truly wanted to impact people's lives. And you know, you develop this amazing community, and we do call us the Neolife family. It's like a second family. And something that comes along with this business as well is personal development. You know, I could not do these presentations 35 years ago. I had somebody else, you know, sharing and helping me along the way. But personal growth definitely does come along as you grow and just learn. So, you know, the the product solutions that we have to offer, that most people like to focus on, is either the Vitality Pack, the breakfast solution, or even our weight loss solution. But the breakfast solution is definitely one of the most favorite packs. But if you're looking at, like I said, shedding a few more pounds, then that weight loss solution is definitely an excellent place to start. So again, if you just want to learn more, so we have an event coming up in Vegas. It's at the Weston Lake Las Vegas Resort and Spa. It's not on the Strip. It's a beautiful resort with a beautiful beach and a pool. And what I love about these events, my first event was a month after I started using the products, because I wanted to meet the scientists. So if you're kind of curious about this company and what it has to offer, come and join us in Vegas, have fun, and meet our scientific advisory board. You learn so much. And this is one of the things that really impressed me with the company, is just the support, the science, and the community. And you get to really, you know, meet everybody from all over North America, to have a better understanding of who we are and what we do. So again, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. And if you're curious about what we do and want to get started on trying some of the products, just ask. So I want to thank you again for joining us tonight. And I'll stop the recording and open up to any questions that you may have.